girl. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. So just real quick, my Doterra commercial. Yeah. Deep blue for the win. I don't know. We've been moving stuff around. When you got a little tiny house, there's nowhere to put it, so you end up moving it and try to make it shrink. It doesn't work, but that's okay. So deep blue. My back is like, what? Yeah. Okay. Enough that. So quick thing. Donovan sent us a video today. He's back to playing the drums. He actually has volunteered to play at his church, so that was kind of fun. We love seeing him play, and he's definitely in a place that he can serve, so I'm excited about that. So I want to tell you real quick about our sermon today. I'm going to try to keep it really short, but I thought it was a really good point. So today he did some visual aid, so I drew the same type visual aid. So this is my interpretation, which is not John's interpretation, because we were just talking about it and he got something totally different out of the sermon, which means it's a good sermon, right? Moo, get it? Y'all remember? Keep up. Anywho, he was talking about our heart is full of holes, and each of these holes are part of our past relationships or our past people that have touched us, right? In one way or the other. One of the main ones would be like your mom. Your mom, one way or the other, since the day you were born, even if it was just giving birth to you, changed your life in some way. And she always, or she may have, kept you safe and made you feel like you had a place in the world, right? So moms are one of those things. Another type thing would be your dad would be one of those holes. Church, you always go to church and you're counting on church to fill that, faith hole. Your spouse, right? So things like that. You with me? Okay. Now, what he brought up was what happens is we put our faith in people. Like we put our faith in our dad. And we know he's going to protect us and take care of us. And there's one day, inevitably, that he does something human that makes you, wait, that's not the person that I can count on 100%. Still love him, not changing any situation, but, right? Spouse, same thing. Love him dearly. And then there's those days when you're like, what the heck? So you can trust him pretty good with your heart and your soul, but there's always that, so it's not 100%. So then we think, well, okay, we got to fill our own heart. We got to be enough for ourselves. That these people are just extra icing on the cake, right? We can have them, but we cannot totally depend on them for our what's the word I'm looking for? Our joy. I'm going to go with joy. Okay? Because stuff happens, stuff that we cannot control. People change, churches change, spouses change, teachers change, stuff we cannot control other people. The only thing we can control, which was kind of the point of the message, and I've kind of gone around the bend because I'm not really a good preacher, but our main source for filling our heart, boom, should be God. Because we know that he is rock solid. He knows us, he loves us, he has us. And we can do wrong because stuff happens, but he forgives us unconditionally, which may not necessarily be the case with the outside stuff here. So if you're feeling kind of disappointed in somebody or something, that's because you've got your focus on the wrong source. Do some praying. Talk to God. That's my 2 cents. I'm being preachy today, but I was like, I don't know if I explained that well, but I thought it was a pretty good sermon today. All right, kids, that's all I got. Remember, Doterra commercial, be aching and paking, Deep Blue's the one. Y'all have a good night. Bye, and boop, and boop.